Good day, guys. It's your main man here, Double H, half to that hope here for you to know the Q&A, Double H Q&A. I'm going to be probably doing something a bit different about it next week, whereas I'm just going to be picking out specific questions that I want to answer. But for this week, I'll still do the whole question thing again, but I want to maybe bring a whole new format to it. So again, if you do not know how this whole thing works, it is pretty simple. So what you do is you pretty much just head to the main website, halfoffootballhot.com. And then you scroll down, put it in your name, your email, and all of that stuff, and then print and then send me whatever question you want, football question, non-football questions. So let's get right down to it and let's see what you guys have sent in. All right, this is from Kakirie. Is there any chance for Barcelona to win the Champions League next season? Yes, there is. If they buy smart and they buy well and they surround Messi with the right people, and they can get a right guy to take them forward beyond just what your boy, what's his name, Iniesta has given them, then I think that, yeah, for sure, there's definitely a chance for them to do it again. So for sure, yeah, I think that is definitely possible. Nash Tariq. Hello, HH. Can you please do a legendary in-depth analysis on Eric Cantona, Roberto Baggio, and Batistuta 2? Okay, I'll think about it. I'll put that in. 2, what do you think made Inzaghi special? For me, I would say that he was the most crucial striker of his generation. He was scored in the most important times when his team needed a winning goal. The best thing a striker can do. For me, I just think for Inzaghi was his anticipation. He probably had one of the best eye for goals for a striker that I've ever seen, because literally he just knew when to be at the right place and at the right time. So I think, for me, yeah, as far as anticipation, because he wasn't the most technical, he didn't have the best dribbling, he wasn't great on the ball, but right place, right time, and also he was definitely a big game player. 2007 Champions League final. What are we doing here? All right, okay. So this is from Nicholas from Trinidad. Hello, HH. Where does Hero rank in your best all-time defenders? I would say he's probably middle of tier 2. Around tier 2, maybe tier 3, because I think there are a lot of defenders, but I think he was definitely a solid defender. So I'll say tier 2. I'll say tier 2, but I definitely wouldn't put him in tier 1 amongst some of the best defenders of all time. But I think, here at this time, he was a solid defender who also knew how to take some good free kicks. Right. PQ Disney. Hey, HH, about a week or so ago, you got a question about prostitution. Oh, Lord. I wanted to ask you what your thoughts were on the adult film industry and strip clubs. Do you think they should have a place in society or are not right? 100% I believe that they should be in society, because newsflash, we are human beings, we like sex, that is how we are biologically made. Okay, we're not above that. And the adult film industry is pretty much watching people have kids without actually having kids. So that's what it is. What they are doing, they're not sniffing drugs, they're not killing people, they're having sex. And if my parents didn't have sex, I wouldn't be born. If your parents didn't have sex, you wouldn't be born. So it's just a natural thing. But because of how society has viewed it, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Go to France, man. The way that they view sex is very different from how now they view violence. Because for me, violence is far more dangerous than sex is. And yeah, strip clubs as well, like, well, look, it's people showing their body, because, the female art form is an amazing art form to behold. So how people think that is bad or is demeaning, nah, sorry, I don't buy into that, man. From Alessio, hey, hi HH, what do you think Juve have to do to win this freaking Champions League? They almost need a new team. Because when you look at Gonzalo Higuain, he's not that dude. I think they need a true star player, a true world-class superstar player. Dybala isn't it. He's a very good player, but he isn't that superstar player. Douglas Costa, maybe, perhaps he's probably that guy. But yeah, they just need a superstar, maybe like a truly superstar striker, a guy that you can really depend upon, like maybe like an Aguero or some sort. But I definitely think they're just missing that true quality, amazing difference maker that can give them that extra edge. Because I think without that, I think they'll always end up coming up short. Dylan Holmes, hey HH, what do you think needs to change for the Toronto Raptors in order to get past Cleveland and progress as a team? I personally think that they should fire Case and get rid of Lowry and Ibaka, but keep DeRozan. Well, I think Dwayne Casey actually got sacked, if I recall the news saying. For me, with the Raptors, they have to be completely disbanded, and I think they have to get a new team, pretty much a new team, because I think it just shows that this Kyle Lowry and your boy DeRozan, they're not up to, they're not top tier players. To get swept as the top seed in the second round is nothing short of embarrassing. It is nothing short of embarrassing, and something has to change. I mean, Dwayne Case's hashtag got sacked, but I mean, how can you argue against it? I mean, someone has to fall. There has to be a fallout, and I think, unfortunately, it was him. But I think they have to completely redo the entire team.